In some ways, 2021 might feel like the year of the union. Workers across the country are seizing this moment to demand better pay, new benefits, and more job security. The latest development involves the company that makes cornflakes. The union representing employees at Kellogg's has voted to ratify a tentative contract. Labor reps say the deal involves no concessions on the part of their members. In early October, 1,400 members went on strike. They worked at cereal plants in Omaha, Memphis, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and the company's headquarters of Battle Creek, Michigan. You will meet one of those workers in just a moment. Kellogg's chairman and CEO Steve Cahillane said that he is pleased to have reached an agreement. He added that he looks forward to the workers returning after Christmas. Joining us now is Daniel Osborn, the president of the Omaha chapter of the Bakery, Confectionery, Tobacco Workers, and Grain Millers International Union. That's the union representing these workers at Kellogg's. Mr. Osborn, welcome.
Thank you, Joshua.
We should note we did ask Kellogg's to make someone available for an interview. The company said that no one was available, but of course our invitation stands. Mr. Osborn, let me start with you and your reaction to the deal that was reached. I gotta say, having negotiated a few contracts before, I was amazed at the statement that said that there were no concessions. None whatsoever? Zero? The union didn't agree to do anything, to make any kind of deals, concessions, compromises? You got everything you wanted?
Well, no, that's not entirely true. You know, not if you look at what we set out to accomplish. You know, we were looking for a positive head count to where they can eliminate jobs, like in Battle Creek, Michigan, where they're set to eliminate jobs. You know, we would have liked to have seen a little bit better on our retiree health insurance. But otherwise, you know, I feel like we got a pretty good contract. A lot of us are relieved to be going back to work. You know, I feel a lot of pride for all of our members standing up for what they believe in, what was right and just for the American workers. You know, I think this is a win for us, and I think this is a win for the labor movement around America. You know, I would like to touch on you know, we still have strikes going around the country. This isn't over yet. You know, this, like I said, this is a win for us, but you still have the UMWA coal workers striking against Met Coal in Alabama. Those folks have been on for 9 months. And, you know, like I said, we have to keep the labor movement going. And we have to keep pushing forward with that.
Let me ask you about the work that you and your fellow union members do. Can you just walk me through? The only thing I know about what it's like to work in a cereal plant is what I saw in like a Honey Bunches of Oats commercial. And I would like to hear from someone who actually does it. Like, if I worked in this line of work, what are some of the things that I might be saying, you know, I like this job, but this could be better, that could be better, that's too hard, that's not right. Like, what are some of the things that people deal with day to day that this contract is meant to address?
Yeah, you know, this contract was basically meant to address, you know, from our standpoint, the equalization of labors. You know, we have a two-tier wage system where I'll be working side by side with the employees who are making $12 an hour less than me, and we're doing the same job. You know, the day-to-day operations in you know, a manufacturing plant where we produce the cereal. I'm a mechanic, you know, and it's very fast-paced. It's very hazardous. There's a lot of things that can jump out and hurt you. I myself had a major hand injury where I had 5 surgeries in 2015 on my right hand. You know, but you know, we work 12 hours a day. We work 7 days a week to get it done. You know, that's not what we were complaining about in the first place. You know, but that's what we did through the pandemic. Why they made record profits. That's kind of what started all this. Is we felt like we deserved our fair shake, our piece of the pie. So that's what we set out to do, and that's a lot of what we got.
I know I got to let you go in just a second, but 2 weeks ago, the company was apparently prepared to replace all 1,400 of the people who had gone on strike. President Biden publicly criticized Kellogg for that. And then Senator Bernie Sanders showed up at a picket line in Michigan. Here's part of what he said. Watch.
And I'm here today not just because you're on strike. I'm standing here today because you have had the incredible courage right here to take on corporate greed.
Before I have to let you go, what needs to happen now, both on the company's end and on the union's end, so that the next 5-year deal doesn't end with a strike? What's some of the groundwork that needs to be laid now so that when it's time to renegotiate, you could just kind of renegotiate and get back to work?
Yeah, I think from the union standpoint, we need to keep pushing the politicians. I'd like to thank Bernie Sanders and President Biden and all the politicians and all the community support that we've had, that we were able to stand strong and be able to fight, a corporate giant like that. But, we need to pass the PRO Act from the union standpoint. And, from the company standpoint, we have to prove our worth moving forward. We have to prove to the companies that we're worth what we get paid for. We're professional cereal makers. We've been doing it. I've been doing it for 18 years. A lot of people have been doing it longer. So we just need to continue to prove our worth and make sure that the company produces, and we're going to be a big part of that.
Right. And just to be clear, the PRO Act is the Protecting the Right to Organize Act. It would strengthen the laws around union organization. Daniel Osborn of the Bakery, Confectionery, Tobacco Workers, and Grain Millers International Union. Mr. Osborn, thanks very much.
Thank you, Josh.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.